Virginia lawmaker is refusing to back down from his comments criticizing the first Muslim ever elected to Congress for swearing into office with the Quran. Republican Virgil Goode says Minnesota Democrat Keith Ellison's decision to put his hand on the Quran threatens American values.
I can tell you I will not be putting my hand on the Quran. The Quran or Quran is not in my office. My view is that I don't subscribe to the Quran. And I will now be using the Bible when I take those.
Goode's Republican colleague from Virginia, Senator John Warner, disagrees with that. He says, quote, "I respect the constitutional right of members of Congress freely to exercise the religion of their choice, including those of the Islamic faith, utilizing the Quran." Arsalan Iftikhar is National Legal Director of the Council on American Islamic Relations. He joins us now. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning, Amy.
So it seems clear Virgil Goode is not going to apologize on his own. Would you like to see some of his colleagues there in the House put some pressure on him to do so?
Well, I think what we've seen with Congressman Goode is him hitting the trifecta in terms of political blunders. I mean, in one fell swoop, he just showed his complete ignorance and lack of knowledge about Islam, constitutional law, and immigration reform. And I think that, every American is entitled to freely practice their religion, regardless of what that religion is. And it's unfortunate that Republican Congressman Goode felt it necessary to take a potshot at Islam and the first American Muslim member of Congress.
What is raising some concern, because Congressman Goode claims that he has more positive than negative responses from his constituents as a result of his statements. And he actually has one man who wrote to a local paper saying, quote, and this is in Goode's district, "There is no peaceful coexistence with these people." And now Congress will probably have to wait for this new congressman to bow and praise 5 times a day. I'm sure that's cause for concern for you. What's your response to that?
Well, our response to that is obviously Congressman Goode's comments are just indicative of growing Islamophobia in this country, where any sort of racism or bigotry towards Islam and Muslims after 9/11 is somehow seen as justified. And, unfortunately, political hacks like Congressman Goode are trying to, they're trying to leapfrog on this politicking of fear and hate mongering to, try and gain some cheap political points.
And we want to be fair and point out that there are precedents here to what Congressman Ellison wants to do. Several Jewish lawmakers have sworn in with the Torah. Senator Gordon Smith swore in with with his office with a Bible that included the Book of Mormon.
Right.
And a Muslim ambassador was sworn in with both the Bible and the Quran. So why do you think this is happening now?
Well, again, Congressman Goode, obviously is a person who is swearing to uphold the Constitution, doesn't himself know Article 6, Section 3 of the Constitution that says that no religious test shall ever be required of any public official. Again, and all serious people who understand the law, people who understand Congress, people who understand the Constitution, the serious people are not having this discussion. It's, people who are using these cheap Islamophobic political attacks to gain a few percentage points, and I think that it's going to have a detrimental effect on our social fabric here in the United States and also on the American political system.
All right, Arsalan Iftikhar, we appreciate it. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Amy.